as James Bond, obviously, and I forgot the others. Yeah, there's Desmond Llewyelln and Lois Maxwell and Bernard Lee, but they're always there, aren't they? The old ones. Um, so this movie is about James Bond. It's about Largo, who's the main villain. Yeah, and he's working for Spectre. If you didn't know, and yeah, Spectre's very pissed still about from the events from Doctor No to From Russia with Love. So Blofeld's just like. So he sent number two, who's Largo, to this thing. This plot is very, very complicated. I can't explain. Okay, I can't explain. I think I have to just look at the DVD cover right now, but I think that's cheating. But for entertainment, I will. How did it survive? I exploded it. Yeah, so this movie is about James Bond tracking down a villainous criminal who's holding millions hostage and threatening to plunge the world into a nuclear holocaust. Isn't that like every plot of the like spy movies? It's the same thing. It just So Thunderball is. I watched this and this. In my marathon, yes, I watched this about a week ago, and 2 weeks ago. Yeah, no, a week ago, and that was my second viewing of the movie. The first time, I was like, "What the fuck is this shit? Why do people like this? Why do you like this movie? I don't get it. Why do you like this movie?" But then I watched this for the second time and it got better for me, but still, let's just talk about the positive first because I have a lot of negative. But Sean Connery is obviously the greatest James Bond. Isn't he always, except the next installment? He's always good. And also the Bond girl, Domino, and the bad Bond girl, whose name is Flora? I don't know. They're good characters, but their character development isn't that good. And we don't. This is a spoiler here, but Domino's brother dies, but we don't really care anything for Domino because we didn't really know anything about Domino's brother. We just saw him having sex with Flora, and he dies, and no character developments. Yeah, that's my main problem with this movie. My main problem with this movie is like character developments. What are the character developments? It's kind of odd that there are really none of those, but this is a very slow movie. This is by far the slowest action movie I've ever seen. So boring. Seriously, I'm going to say this could have been a fast-paced movie, but the water stuff just drag it down. Seriously, water stuff is the worst thing in the entire series. Water fights. Every water fight in the series is terrible except the one from License to Kill because that's more suspenseful. But here, I almost slept the first time I watched this, and I actually did sleep. I was watching this on the TV at night, and I watched this and the water scene, and I was bored as hell, so I slept, and I woke up, and the movie finished, and it was still on the menu at the morning, so I had to watch the end part. So part 1 and part 2. But the worst fight scene is in this movie. The end scene, the end fight scene after the water scene. Water scene is horrible enough, but we got this masterpiece. It's so good. It's so good. Just type Thunderball boat chase fight on YouTube and you'll see one. You click on it and you watch it, and the smile fades away because that scene is absolute disgustingly, horribly. Is that a word? Horribly. Yeah, it is. Horrible, terrible, destructive. How do I explain? It's even worse than those three terrible words. They tried to make that, that thing, that it's stop motion, and those stop motion work kind of well on like movies like this. Yeah, the truck chase in this movie is good. Stop motion is working really well in that movie. But Thunderball, I can't explain. I don't want to explain it to you. Just watch the scene. Just watch it. I'm just gonna show you a clip of it, and you'll know how terrible it is. Here we go. You see what I mean? That scene. That scene. Terrible. 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 Ah. That's my worst. That's the worst fight scene I've ever seen. It's terrible. Gosh. It's kind of weird that I was talking about positives and then went to negatives. Who cares? I'm giving Thunderball a D minus. So yeah, that was my Thunderball review. If you want, next time I'm going to review You Only Live Twice and Casino Royale, the 1967 spoof, because I'm doing a whole marathon of it, even the unofficials. My goodness, it's gonna be terrible Casino Royale. Okay, so yeah, bye-bye.